Alright, hey guys, so there's been a new Humble bundle, the Humble Staff Picks bundle. Before I get into it, I just wanted to quickly mention that if you guys want to support me, you can click on the referral link in the description below, and then before you decide to make the purchase, you can scroll all the way down. You can actually choose where your money goes, and you can choose to send me however much you like from your Humble bundle purchase, so that's pretty neat. Going back up, I'm going to go through all the games in the bundle. The first tier includes Tempest, Lee Eat, and Punch Club. Pretty awesome for a $1 tier. The second tier, which is pretty surprising, includes Origami, Beholder, and Bioshock Infinite for less than $6. That is amazing, especially if you've never played Bioshock Infinite before. That is definitely worthwhile. And then the third tier includes Shenzhen IO, and you also get $2 of Humble Wallet credit, which is nice. So going up to the first tier, I'm just going to go through each game individually. So Tempest is a pirate naval combat action game where you get to commandeer naval ships and fight other pirate ships. If you guys are fans of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, you might really enjoy this. I just saw a kraken and a giant crab on the screen, so that's pretty cool. Looks like you can raid cities as well, so that's awesome. There is multiplayer as well, which is pretty neat. So there's Tempest. So Lee Eat is a traditional RPG. It's been on my wishlist for quite some time, but it's never dropped below $2, so I was always hesitant to pick it up. But it has overwhelmingly positive reviews, which means it probably has a very good story. It has a turn-based combat system, so if you're a fan of just cute little traditional RPGs, you might really enjoy Lee Eat. Moving forward from that, Punch Club is a boxing management tycoon or strategy game where you train a boxer and you move up through the rings, sort of like the Rocky movies. It looks pretty interesting. You get to pick your skills and train your stats and eventually become like a boxing champion, I suppose. I've never played it, but I heard good things about it. Moving on from that, the second tier includes Origami, Beholder, and Bioshock Infinite. Origami is a stealth action game where you play as like a ninja. Looks pretty neat, has a nice art style, like a cel shaded art style, kind of reminds me of like a comic book. So yeah, if you're into stealth games, this might be a really fun game, and I'm sure it has plenty of content, has very positive reviews, and usually it's a $20 game. On sale it's $8, but you can get it in the Humble Bundle for considerably less. The next game, Beholder, I haven't played this, but I've wanted to for quite some time. This is a game where you are in like a dystopian society and you play as a state-installed landlord, and you have to eavesdrop on your tenants in order to find out information and see if any of them are plotting to rebel against the state, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's an interesting game. Some of you may really enjoy that. The next game, Bioshock Infinite, I would say this is the top game in the bundle for sure. If you guys haven't played Bioshock Infinite, it's pretty amazing. I loved Bioshock Infinite. I didn't really care about Bioshock 1 or Bioshock 2, but Bioshock Infinite had some beautiful graphics, had a wonderful art style. The story was very interesting. The gameplay was a lot of fun. And yeah, I have nothing but good things to say about Bioshock Infinite. Really worthwhile playing through from start to finish. And I also encourage you guys to pick up the Season Pass, because the Season Pass content was actually very enjoyable, at least to me. So yeah, that's it about Bioshock Infinite. I'm sure most of you have already played it or already own it, but if you don't own it, I encourage you guys to pick up this bundle because you can pick it up for less than $6 along with all these other great games. I think on Steam currently it's $7.50 on sale, but that sale is going to end soon, so make sure you pick it up either on Steam or through the bundle. It's worthwhile. The third tier includes just one game, Shenzhen IO. This is a programming game where you create various circuits and you program a bunch of code and make it loop around to do various stuff. I'm not really into programming or coding, but I know a lot of you might be, so this might be a good game to get into coding for like the first time. This little trailer just shows how you can print stuff onto the screen, which is very interesting. As you can see here, there's like stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and stage 4. So it looks like you can do a lot with this. Looking at the screenshots, they show a game of solitaire, so maybe you can code your own solitaire game. I'm not entirely sure how that works. But yeah, this has overwhelmingly positive reviews as well, with over 1,000 reviews, which means this game is very popular. I've never heard of it. So if you guys are looking into getting into programming or coding, or if you just like doing that sort of stuff, you might really enjoy Shenzhen. Currently it's 25% 10% off, so it's $11.24 on the Steam store. You can pick it up for about $6 if you don't include the rest of the games, or $12 if you want the whole bundle. Also, you get $2 of Humble Wallet credit if you are a Humble monthly subscriber. You can go to the Humble store and sort by top discounts, and you can pick up a couple of cheap games if you want to use your credit. And before I go, I just wanted to quickly mention this is your last chance to pick up the Humble Monthly for this month. I believe it ends in 2 to 3 days. You get the Long Dark, Quantum Break, Dawn of War 3, along with 4 to 6 other random Steam games for $12. This is a great deal, especially if you're into Quantum Break or the Long Dark. Also, just scrolling down, you can look through previous months' monthlies if you're interested in what came out in the past. I would definitely say it's worth it for sure. And if you are subscribing for the first time, make sure you use my referral link in the description below. And one last thing, if you are a Humble monthly subscriber, I encourage you guys to check out the Humble Trove, because you get access to about 30 plus games, DRM free games for free. So being a Humble monthly subscriber is definitely worth it, at least in my opinion. So going back, last but not least, I just wanted to remind you guys, if you do decide to pick up this bundle, remember to use the referral link, and you can scroll down and you can choose to support me if you like. It really helps me out a whole lot, because the money goes directly to me if you decide to send money to me. Otherwise, you can support Humble Bundle, you can support charity, or you can support the developers, or you can just do a split between all four. So that's about it for this video. I hope you guys check out this bundle. I would definitely say it's worth it, especially for the first 2 tiers. The 3rd tier is kind of optional. It really depends how much you want Shinzen. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.